Yo, what is going on, man? And in today's episode, what I'm going to be talking about is how you will always fall down to your standards. You will never be that person you think you can become. You will always fall down to your standard. And if this is your first time watching me, man, give me 5 to 10 minutes and I'm going to try to give you some value today. And at the end of the day, man, if you end up watching this entire video and you don't like me, you don't like the message, or it didn't help you, no worries, man. You never have to watch another video of me again. But if it wouldn't be fair to you if you just clicked off this video and didn't hear my message that could potentially help you out, would it? I don't think it would, to be honest. But to get right into it, man, when I work with certain clients, I realize there's like two types, right? There's the first type, they usually do what I'll ask them to do. I'll tell them you gotta eat a certain amount of food, you gotta work out a certain amount of time during the week, and you gotta make sure you're getting adequate sleep. And then there's a second group of people who I give them the game plan on what they need to do, right? And they internally do want to be that person who is working out consistently, they're hitting their diet consistently, and overall, they want to be that person with that physique, but I always find there's inconsistencies with them. And I'm always trying to figure out what it is, man. Because I keep myself to such a high standard that when people are not being consistent, I'm now starting to figure out why this actually occurs, right? And I've heard this message a million times, but I didn't truly understand it until I started breaking it down. But basically the message is, and I got this from one of my mentors, it's you will not rise to that level of ambition or character you want to become. You will never rise to there. You will always fall back to whatever your standard is, right? And I talk about standards a lot in this channel, but now when I've started to break down this message, I'm going to try to articulate this the best way I possibly can. And it's simply the fact that if your standards are not high enough, and if you are not disgusted at where you're currently at, you will never make significant progress and be disciplined and work towards your goal to the level you think you will. I'm going to give an example of taking a shower, right? Now, me personally, I take a shower every day. Hopefully you motherfuckers do too. But if you don't take a shower for a couple of days, what will end up happening? You'll probably be like, oh, I feel kind of smelly. I feel disgusting. The body odor is reeking out. I'm going to go take a shower, right? It makes sense. Same way how if, let's say you're hungry, you haven't eaten for like a day, the entire day, you're going to be like, well, I'm very, very hungry. I'm going to eat, right? It's a standard for you. You know that when you reach a certain threshold of pain, you are going to act upon that action, right? And the problem is with these people who I see are being inconsistent is that their standards aren't high enough and they aren't disgusted at where they're currently at. And I know this may sound, I don't know, what's the word? It may kind of sound psychotic or like self-degrading, but understand what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that if you look at yourself in the mirror, for example, and you think it's okay to be where you're currently at, you think it's fine, that little bit of extra flab on you is fine, but you still want to hit your physical, you by default will either make very slow progress or it'll be very inconsistent progress because you haven't associated enough pain to where you're at. Just like how if you don't take a shower for 3 or 4 days, it gets to a point where you're just like, nah, fuck this, I need to go take a shower. I hope you motherfuckers are taking showers every day. But that's what I'm trying to get at right here. The human mind will always be chasing pleasure or running away from pain. However, we are going to always be running away from pain way faster than we're going to be chasing pleasure. That being said, how can you raise your standards so you actually can be more consistent, you hit your meal plan, you hit your workouts, and you actually end up getting the progress you want? And it's simply by associating pain and disgust at what you are currently doing and how you are living your life. And you need to almost associate disgust and pain when you're not following what you said you were going to do, right? For me, for example, I can't even imagine not working out. I've been working out every single day for so damn long that I think listen, this sounds fucking crazy, but if I miss a workout, I will feel like the biggest piece of shit. I feel like I almost kind of hate myself a little bit. It sounds extreme, right? It sounds fucking extreme. But it's because I built that standard that I will work out every single day. Matter of fact, I work out twice a day. I can't even think of a day I haven't worked out in recent memory. I'm genuinely trying to think during this year. Maybe like earlier in this year, I might have missed a workout. But in the last couple, I would say 4 to 5 months, man, I've not missed a day without working out. Whether, even if, let's say I wasn't even able to go to the gym, I would still catch a home workout. I do like a set of push-ups, pull-ups, and sit-ups, right? But if I don't hit a workout, man, I'm telling you, I can't even imagine it first off, but I know if I missed a workout, I would literally hate myself. I literally would. I know this sounds fucking extreme, but if you had this type of mindset that if you missed a workout, you almost fucking hate yourself, right? Then by default, you're gonna be hitting your workouts consistently. You're gonna be following your meal plan consistently. And then you do that consistency over a long period of time, bro, you get the physique you want. You get the results you want, right? And that's what I'm trying to articulate with this video right here, man, that if you haven't been as consistent as you, it's maybe due to the fact that your standards aren't high enough and you currently aren't disgusted at where you're currently at. Maybe you enjoy being there, man, all right? And listen, man, you can do whatever you want with your life. I'm not telling you what to do with your life. But if you truly want to, if you have this person you have in your mind that you want to become, or that physique you want to have, right? You're not gonna rise to that. It needs to be a fucking standard for you to do all those actions and daily habits that will get you to that end result. It has to be fucking unacceptable to do what you're currently doing, which is when you cheat a little bit on your diet here and there, when you miss a workout. That shit needs to be fucking unacceptable, bro. Almost like painful, man. But I promise, when you start reframing your mind in this sort of way, you're gonna notice over a long period of time, you're gonna be improving significantly, man. Significantly, right? Warren Buffett says the eighth wonder of the world is compound interest. And we only get that compound interest by being consistent in our daily actions and habits every single day, man. All right? With that being said, man, if this is your first time watching, hopefully you got some value from this and you found it helpful at least. If you could, man, subscribe to the channel. I'm not gonna try. This is what I fucking hate. I hate when people say they're gonna try. And if I catch myself saying the word try, I'm gonna stop myself and say, I'm going to upload videos every single day, trying to give you guys value based on my personal experiences, man. If you actually enjoyed today's video, man, just subscribe to the channel, man. It's free. It doesn't cost you nothing. And if you have any ideas you want me to talk about, you want to express your thoughts of what you think, or maybe you disagree with me completely, let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, man, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.